And take two. This is Catherine from Jayne Catherine on Books. Never film with dogs. Or never film when they're in the room, so that they can start woofing and barking and ruining your filming. Anyway, welcome to my December TBR. I thought I'd put a few books in here, what I want to read between now and Christmas. And we'll see how we go with them. I can add more in as I want, but these are ones especially that I want to put in, and some of them are always in my December TBR, which is such as Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. Lovely edition. I must get this out, I don't know, last 3 years. Beautiful end papers on there. It's the Worth Press edition, so I'll put its ISBN number down there so you can look for this particular one if you want. There are a few illustrations in there as well. So I do like to read A Christmas Carol every year, and I think it puts you in the right mindset that, you know, there are those less fortunate for ourselves, and we should be grateful for what we have and, you know, make the most of it. So that's my Christmas Carol, Charles Dickens. And then one that I think I started last year, the Advent Calendar. This is by Paula Harmon. And trying to see if this is a self-published or whether it's an Amazon press. I think it must be self-published. It doesn't, I can't see any particular publisher on there. And it's quite a nice book of short stories. I didn't read them all last year, so I thought I would dip into this again. And if you like, you can read something every day. I think it does go up to the 24th, so you could choose something. They're only short. We've got Christmas pudding, sheep. I'm not sure there are any sheep in that manger, but still. Drum, Bethlehem, Three Wise Men. There are a few things most people don't realise about the Three Wise Men. For a start, they ended up wiser than they started. Oh, so that's the Advent Calendar. Something to when you haven't got much time with all your shopping and everything. Then one that I really enjoy to have a reread, The Rabbit and the Bear. Just a quick look at that one. This is by Jim Gough and Jim Field, and this is a lovely story about Bear and the Snowman and the Rabbit, and just a nice book for a present. Quick glimpse at the Christmasaurus, Tom Fletcher. Not read it yet. I've had it a couple of years. The second one is out this year. Lovely edition with blue edges. I must get to that this year. They did the stage play of that, didn't they? I think it was last year actually, or would it even be the year before? If I want something a little bit non-Christmassy, then I've got this Penguin Classic, and it's by Elizabeth Gaskell, The Old Nurse's Story. And these are really quite handy. These black classics, just sometimes you haven't got the time to be giving, you know, what's the word, your time and your concentration to, you know, sort of really serious thick books. So I like to put in a few small ones. So that one, and then also I'm hoping to get to this. This again is non-Christmas. It's historical fiction by Kate Grenville, and this is The Lieutenant, as we call it in the UK. I believe in the States you call it Lieutenant, but we call it Lieutenant. This is one, I mean, this and The Old Nurse's Story are a couple that Kerry Ann, my bestie on BookTube, Kerry Ann, Woman vs. Books, sent me, and it's set in 1788. And it's a Daniel Rook sets out on a journey that will change the course of his life. And he sails to New South Wales And he sets up this big observatory there because he thinks it's an ideal spot to be able to chart the stars and make some research, so not make some, to observe what's happening and make notes on what's going on. I'm making a right mess of this, I'm getting tongue twisted. He goes all the way to New South Wales to watch some stars and write about it, basically. And he makes a connection with an Aboriginal child, and it says a remarkable friendship that resonates across the oceans and the centuries. And that is nice. It's calling to me, although it's historical fiction. I think it's nice to read something about friendship and, making friends with people from all walks of life, religions and cultures. So I'm looking forward to that one. That's the Lieutenant Kate Gremlin, well-known historical writer. And then this one I've already finished. This is A Wedding in December. This is the latest one by Sarah Morgan. It's just come out. This is her Christmas new release. Now, if you recall, I've got the other one that I read last year, The Christmas Sisters. So if you've not read that, then I suggest you read that as well. Really good. I gave it 4 stars. This is about a family. They tend to be family dramas, a family meeting up for Christmas, and it's never easy, and there's all sorts of tensions bubbling under the surface, and yeah, I think we all know that well, don't we? We all know Christmas can be quite fraught. And they all get together. I think it's in Scotland, yes, the Scottish Highlands. And I actually buddy read this last year with Amy Anders over in the Netherlands, and we both really enjoyed it. So I decided I would get another one by her for my, Christmassy read, A Wedding in December. Sorry, there's a lot of glare today. We've got some very low sun. Winter sun can be very low and glaring. And this takes place in the mountains in America. And yeah, we've got a family that's got to go over there because the daughter decides that she's getting married after meeting somebody for a couple of months, and the parents aren't altogether happy with that, and her sister definitely isn't. So again, a bit of a family drama. I've already read this, it's lovely. I've just as good as last year's Christmas Sisters. I gave that 4 stars. So if you want 2 really good Christmassy women fiction reads, very well written, very enjoyable, and lovely family dramas with all the angst that comes with it at Christmas, then I recommend Sarah Morgan. And then finally, on this Christmas TBR, I've chosen this for my Penguin Challenge, but it's also a Christmas story, One Day in December. And this is by Josie Silver. I actually saw this recommended on Girly Girl Reads, was it? I've written it down on my notes somewhere. Oh, sorry, bending in front of you. I'm sure that's where I saw it. Just bear with me. Bear down, 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 down. Yeah, Girly Girl Bookworm. If you don't know her, she's lovely. Go and she's got a lovely baby girl called Sydney. There's three of the channels that I love watching have all had baby girls this year in the last few months. So there's Getting Hugger with It. We've got Girly Girl Bookworm, and then also obviously my bestie Kerry Ann, Woman versus Books. So yeah, it's been a lovely year for all those babies being born to lovely booktubers. So it was Nicola Girly Girl Bookworm who recommended this, and I also think, I don't know if I saw it on Sarah's nightstand, whether she recommended it as well. And basically we've got Laurie, who's on a bus riding home from through London on her way home from work, and she spots this guy in the distance in the bus queue. I nearly said in the book queue then. In the bus queue, and instantly falls in love with him. He's sort of the man of her dreams. She goes all mushy. They have a brief moment where they're staring into each other's eyes, and as if it was instant love but never to meet ever again. And she's so besotted with this guy that she's seen. She spends the next 12 months trying to find him, only to find that her best friend and roommate has got a new boyfriend, and she brings him to meet her. And guess what? It's the guy from the bus stop, from the bus queue, the one that she's fallen madly in love with just a glimpse. It's like that glimpse across a crowded room, and their eyes met and they got married for all eternity. You know, one of those. Lovely good feel. So I've started this. I'm on page, and I'm enjoying it so far. I'm on page 73. She's just met the guy, found out that he's going out with her best friend, and so now she thinks, well, I better fall out of love with him because I don't want to hurt my best friend who's going out with him properly. You know, she knows him. She hasn't just seen him across a crowded bus queue. But I'm looking forward to this. It had good reviews. It came out last year, Christmas 2018. And yeah, that will fulfill my final penguin challenge for 2019. There we are then, guys. There's the books that I'm hoping to get through, and I might add a few more in there before December is out. Let me know what you're reading for your Christmas reads, and I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.